Happy July! I hope you get to celebrate the 4th with family and friends and get out in the fresh air. And while you're out, surely you're picking out some wonderful wines to take with you.
Absolutely. It is picnic season.
It is.
Middle of it. So, welcome in. My name's Scott Farmer. I'm president of the Wine Society, and I have no certifications in wine other than experience.
It doesn't matter. You drink. That's all that matters.
Right.
You drink it.
I'm a passionate consumer.
That's right. That's right. I'm Jill Bruce, and I'm a board member of the Wine Society.
And a level 2 sommelier.
I am.
Studying for her level 3.
I am going, well, I'm taking level 3 classes so I can get certified to actually teach wine classes. So.
Awesome. So we're looking forward to that.
Yes.
Congratulations. Wine Society of East Tennessee, if you're just finding us, we are a society that's been around since 1977. We do education. We hold monthly wine dinners. We hold specialty tastings. If you're just finding us on YouTube, go over and check out our website, www.ws4et.com, Wine Society for East Tennessee. And check out our dinners. Late in July, I think it's the 22nd, I think, yes. We're going to be at the original Copper Cellar on Cumberland downtown. Ron Markham, one of our board members, is hosting, and it's going to be South African wines. The menu looks great. The wines look interesting. It'll be a wonderful time. So check us out, make your reservation online, and see what you've got. August, we've got some special things coming up in August. We'll talk about that next month. But
make sure you're checking your email. We're in the process of transferring to digital newsletters. If you can't go with digital, let us know and we'll make other arrangements. But you should be getting the email. All you do is click on it. It actually makes it easier to make your reservations. So
Absolutely.
it's a good thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But enough of that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about our feature
Wow.
wines.
Where are we today?
We're at McScrooge's.
Yes.
And McScrooge's is on
307 North Peters Road.
There you go.
Yeah.
What a great group. If you've never been in McScrooge's, they do a wonderful job. We're back in their cellar today, so you see,
it's wonderful.
again, some high-end wines and some great things back here. One of the things about McScrooge's is a very knowledgeable staff. Erin Sapp here is kind of their wine director, knows a lot. She's one of those that all you got to do is come in with a question, come in with something you're wanting to do. She would be more than happy to help you.
She's very knowledgeable. She actually speaks at some of our events, talks about the wines, and she knows a lot. You could even come in here and say, listen, this is what I want to have, and she could probably help you pair it correctly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think so. So, just come by and see McScrooge's. They do give a discount if you're a Wine Society member. So another good reason to spend your $35. If you buy enough wine, believe me, you'll get your $35 back
Quickly.
multiple times. So enough of that. What are we drinking today? I'm excited because I love growing up on a small family farm. I like the little small winemakers, and today we have one of those. Very creative small winemaker. It's called Division, and today we are tasting and reviewing the Pinot Noir Trois. So tell us a little bit about Division. I know we've both done some homework here.
Yeah, it is a small, I call them boutique. And when I go on wine trips, I target the boutique vineyards because they're not chunking out the production that some of them. We need the production people that keep the wine industry alive, don't get me wrong. This one is a little one, and it's in Eola Amity Hills, a very small Appalachia out in Willamette. It's at the southernmost tip.
Yeah, it's kind of, if you look at it on a map, it's southwest of Salem.
Yeah.
So you think Portland and Salem kind of bookend north and south the Willamette Valley. So,
Yeah.
So
and it's young. These guys are young.
Yeah.
People running this are young people. They just started it in 2000 or 2010?
I think it was around 2000. It was 2000 they did it. And they're actually the winemaker, their offices, and they have a restaurant. It's all in Portland. The wines, they're buying the grapes from a grower. And this grape is from that Eola Amity Hills. actually Temperance Hill, if you want to get down
Temperance?
to
Ooh, we're getting
Temperance
technical
Hill.
now.
There you go.
Yeah.
But it's kind of that's kind of where a lot of the Pinot started in the Willamette Valley, was around that Eola, Amity Hills area. And if you go out there, it is exactly what you think out of vineyards. It's rolling. There's not a lot of buildings. It's just miles of grapes.
Beautiful.
And it is absolutely beautiful. But it's an old volcano, so the soil is very rich. There's enough elevation change to get some coolness, and it just really makes for a very interesting Pinot grape. Everything you want out of it.
And Pinot's hard to grow. And they've got temperature ranges that can be 45 degrees difference, because they're in that valley and that wind's coming in. But they're staying on top of it. They're not letting them overripe and get rot. So it's because these guys are young. They're using what they call minimal manipulation.
Yep.
So they're doing, basically for me, it's like throw a seed in the ground, let it go. A little more to it, but and that's the new thing coming up in vineyards.
Yeah.
So the new sustainability.
And these are biodiverse.
Yeah.
So these are, they're not using the chemicals. They're not doing everything to this. So this wine, when you first, to the eye, is very much a Pinot, but even a little deeper. We noticed as we first poured it, there's some depth to it, so a little maybe more ruby color to it. This is a 2018, so it could age a little bit more. It's a little young on the edges. On the nose, again, kind of what you expect out of a Pinot.
Yeah, it is. Remember, when you're smelling, you start at the bottom and work your way up, and you pick up additional aromas as you go up in the glass. Now, you do want a big, area here, hopefully, and you're not doing it out of I've done them out of solo cups too. But, hey, it's whatever works. But it is, to me, a textbook. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got maybe a little more spice on it than some Pinots. And that may be with age, and we've had this open for about 15-20 minutes, letting it open a little bit.
And it's going to open, and it gets better as it opens.
Yes.
As so many of them do.
Yeah. So when we talk about minimalism in winemaking, I think that a lot of people would be surprised to know, or surprised when they find out, a lot of the wines we drink are very heavily manipulated. They're manipulated. When you see aged in oak, may not mean it was an oak barrel. It may mean it was oak staves. It may mean it was oak chips. It may mean it was oak flavoring. So know that when you see that, there's a lot of different ways to get that oak into wines. Also, because the American palate is very heavy towards sugar and sweet, winemakers will add sugar.
This is 14.6 alcohol.
So, know that when you're tasting some of these wines, that they can be manipulated and done for a flavor profile. When you get a wine like this is truly just the grape, what they needed to do to get it to ferment and get it to the bottle. So, it'll be a different experience.
Yeah, take it back a few centuries. This is what they did before we started doing everything that we do. So we're getting back to it.
So on this, it's a very light Pinot, which would be a very good summer red wine. This is, to me, this with a fruit salad with some watermelon would be great. This is very good out on a picnic. It is developing. When we opened it, it was a little young. It was a little maybe what I would call thin, but as it's opened up, it's really kind of coming into its own. So, one of the things we always talk about is palate shock. You get that first taste.
You get the first taste. Second one is where you start
developing,
making judgment.
And it's the same thing on opening the wine. You first open it and you taste it. Don't judge the wine by what comes straight out of the bottle. Let it breathe. This is a living, breathing entity. It's been in the bottle for a couple of years, and and it's like a baby waking up. It's got to unfold its arms and stretch and get some oxygen.
That's with all of them that are red. We've had a couple of months where we did whites, and Scott was kind of chomping at the bit, so we had to get back into the red world. And this is a very nice summer Pinot that would be very food friendly.
Yeah.
Not a lot of acidity. I'm not feeling a lot of acidity in here.
Not a lot of acidity, but what I would call some tartness, some cherries, maybe just almost ripe cherries that still have a little tartness to it. So I'd be really interested in what this would do with some food.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what else you'd pair with it. We talked about just kind of fruit salads, that type of thing. What kind of protein would you
Well, if I was going out on the boat, you could do some chicken salad that's got a little bit of pepper in it. You know, add some seasonings, some of the Mexican seasons that I love to add. I'm thinking boat now. But since you're a captain. Chicken salad, any kind of a light pork. You know, we had a great pork salad at our last dinner that was awesome.
Yep.
Cut out on the lettuce with a little vinaigrette. This would go with that.
If you're putting a picnic together, maybe you didn't have a chance to cook and you're going to run by your favorite barbecue place and pick up some pulled pork.
Yeah.
This would go very good. Some pulled chicken.
Yeah.
Both of those barbecue things would go well with this. Probably not big enough to hold up to ribs or brisket or that kind of thing.
And it's going to depend on the barbecue sauce.
That's true.
It's going to that's where you're picking up your profile.
Absolutely.
But it's just going to go with a lot of things.
Yes.
If you're a turkey eater, it's going to go great with turkey.
Yes, it is. So we do want to give a good shout out to Division, and I'm gonna hold the bottle up because of what they're doing. We love to support them. The winemakers are Kate Norris and Thomas Monroe. They were the founders and their original folks from this. This is, when we talk about small, this is 0.8 tenths of an acre, not 0.8 tenths, no, 8/10 of an acre of production on this wine. Single source, 100% Pinot, 90 cases were all they.
There's the key, 90 cases.
90 cases. And McScrooge's, Aaron here told us, they bought up everything that's in the Knoxville area. So if you want to try this, come by McScrooge's.
Place to come.
There you go. Now, it's a little bit more, this is going to be in the mid $40 range for this bottle. So this is really going to be a good one for you to pick up and take out with your summertime parties.
But, you know, it's like, you know how we push here, support small business.
Yes.
That's what you're doing here with these boutique wineries. They need it. Some of the best ones I've ever had come from the boutiques.
Yeah, where they're trying something different, they're doing something. It's kind of like going in and finding a new chef in a small restaurant or going, you know, right now, one of the things that's great in East Tennessee is being able to go shop at the farmer's market. So, you know, we all know Granger County tomatoes.
Yes.
You know, and they've got a different flavor than anywhere else.
Yeah. Same thing
and they
here
were
with
started
the
by little boutique tomato growers.
Yeah, that's right.
So, you know, it's the same thing.
Said, look at the soil.
There you go. Enough rambling.
Yeah.
Folks, try this. You're not going to be disappointed. Click over to ws4et.com. See what we've got coming up in July. Make sure you got your membership, and so you're going to get the emails because we got some special things coming in August. We're going to sell out really quick. We already know they're going to, so keep an eye peeled for those. We are actually we're getting our everything together for our trip. Looks like it's going to be the first weekend in October, and we're going to go to Willamette Valley. Maybe we'll go by Division. We're going to fly into Portland. Division, look out for us. Maybe we'll come by and take a
see what you. Yeah, we'll give you a chance.
And while you're at it, you know, we're bringing out all kinds of information. We've got a new video coming out within the next 3 weeks. That is, how do you pair cheese with wines? So we've got Euphoric Cheese is one of our new restaurants, new members.
Located in Farragut.
And located right in Farragut, West End, I think it's West End Shopping Center is the name of it. Amy there is a wonderful cheesemonger, and she's going to give us some instructions on how you pair it with wines and what's important there. So look for that video coming up here in the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Great.
Until then, make sure you like, subscribe,
Share,
and leave some comments.
help us get the word out. Help us get the word out.
Absolutely. But for now, enjoy July, enjoy your summer.
Yeah.
Summer.
Cheers.